what types of deals, adaptive reuse deals, if any, are you seeing now that is unusual because of the way that real estate is being used? And by way of example, what's in my mind, and this may not be on your radar, this kind of thing, but by way of example, the way that some big box retail is being repurposed into last mile warehousing, for example. So are you seeing deals like that? Is there a particular type of deal that you like, that you're actively seeking?
What we try to do is not hit the home runs. So what you're seeing a lot of in the adapted reuses is existing owners having to audible. They're at the line, the defense is coming in and they have to audible, or somebody has...
They have to what?
Audible. It's a football term that you change the play at the line of scrimmage. That's
yeah, you can't speak foreign languages to me. I only speak English. All right, you got to change the play. Okay.
You got to change the play. So you'll see a lot of student housing deals trying to turn into multifamily. They're losing money that way. We are not seeing many, and we're not comfortable yet. And we want to see what happens in buying something with a plan for an adapted reuse unless we add a tenant. They're expensive. They're not certain. And we want to ensure that the reuse is long-term reuse. So is retail, how much is retail going to die? Is it going to die a terrible Sean Bean death, or is it going to die a moderate death? So it's left to be seen. But the way we look at our investors is wealth preservation. We don't gamble. And I think that at this point, taking an adaptive reuse on one side, when I could buy a multifamily deal from somebody who ran out of capital, and I know people are going to live in apartments, that is a safer bet. Real estate has been lumped in with private equity returns, which it shouldn't have been. I think that the cap rate compression has elevated a lot of people's deals, and they've lost track of what real estate is supposed to be. In my opinion, you should never lose money on a real estate deal. I find that unacceptable. We've never lost money in 23 transactions, and including in that 170 single family homes, which is part of a portfolio. Even on those homes, we have never lost money in a real estate deal at Auerbach funds. So the reason why is we don't go swinging for the fences. So the adapted reuse is more for the existing owner. I would be cautious unless you had a tenant. One thing I could say is if you have Amazon in your hand for last mile, and while you're under contract, you could get them to sign the lease. That's a different story. Now you have certainty. But you have to ask yourself, why wouldn't the last guy get Amazon? Those are more rare. I would say opportunism in that regard is not a business strategy.